Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre Rare, and today we're continuing Spirit Cocktails Horrorfest because we're making the Zombie Outbreak cocktail. This is one design where the concept is you have a zombie. It's going to look like a zombie. It's a zombie outbreak because you have the Amaretto mixed with the Irish cream, a little bit of blood color to it, and extra potency. It may go right to your head. You want to shoot the zombie in the head, but it's definitely something that's going to be flavorful. It may have a little bit of curdling because you put Irish cream with Grenadine, it's going to have a bit that way. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's still drinkable. But let's show you exactly how this is made. We're going for the effect factor. It's going to be really good. First thing you want to do is take 1.5 ounces of your vodka. Which is exactly what I had left in that bottle. But before I do that, let me add some ice. You want to take 1 ounce of your Baileys. You can use any Irish cream if you can get a hold of it. If you can get a hold of Cool Swan, I definitely suggest that. It's a nice, creamy flavor to it. I'm also going for that darker kind of rotting flesh look, so the dark Irish cream actually goes pretty well with it. Then you want to take 1/2 ounce of your Amaretto to add to that. Okay. You want to give that a good shake. Main thing is you want to help blend the Amaretto with the Irish cream because you don't want that curling. You want it to blend pretty nicely, and this is going to help. A little more. There we go. Sweet. Nice and blended. You're going to have some curling, but not nearly as much. Then you want to take that, strain that into your coupe. There you go. And then for a final touch, you want to add a splash of your Grenadine. Kind of drizzle it. What you could do also, because you pour it directly in there, I'd say put it into your measuring glass, about 1/4 ounce or so, and just slowly drizzle it throughout the cocktail. There you go. There you have it, the Zombie Outbreak. Now, as you can see, definitely has a bit of a chunkiness to it. By pouring it in, just drizzling all throughout it, it helped kind of coagulate it a little bit, kind of like your blood would be. It has this nice chunky mixture of the Amaretto, the Irish cream, the vodka, and obviously the Grenadine. A nice little drizzle design on top, if you can see. Kind of like a blood drip. See how it tastes. Actually, really not that bad. It definitely has a lot of potency to it because you're using 1.5 ounces of your vodka. So that vodka definitely is going to help bring that potency in there. But it has a nice sweet factor to it for the Amaretto. You can kind of taste that nuttiness to it. And if you ever notice, Amaretto kind of has a bit of a cherry flavor. So that kind of accents the Grenadine a little more, which has cherries in it. and it's not a really large amount of like curdling that you taste on top. Not till you get to the bottom where you really get your curdling, but it's a very good effect, and definitely looks like it's a little bit of a zombie outbreak. Definitely sweet. One thing I'm noticing with the vodka, I mean, obviously the Irish cream, you're getting that nice creamy texture to it, but it's kind of smooth out, thinned out. You don't get as much of a creamy texture as you would if you just used the Irish cream and the Amaretto. And with the Grenadine, the vodka helps break up that creaminess. Makes it a little bit more like liquidy. So it doesn't curl as much. Guarantee if I just used that, and took out the vodka altogether, that's going to have so much curling to it, it's just going to look disgusting. So this helps blend it in really well. It's a perfect cocktail for your next Halloween party. And who doesn't like zombies? It's a zombie outbreak. But I hope you enjoyed this cocktail. Be sure to check out the next few episodes we have of the Spirit Cocktails Horrorfest. Check out all the previous ones we have. Check out last year's Spirit Cocktails Horrorfest because I got a lot of them. I got like almost a month straight, including a whole bunch of Walking Dead cocktails which are made part of that series on my Facebook page. Eventually, I want to get them onto this show. Little by little, I'm doing a couple of the different Walking Dead drinks. Now that the series is back, I want to bring that out. You got the zombie outbreak. It's perfect for your, also, not just Halloween, but also for your Walking Dead series parties and such as that. But it's a good cocktail. Surprisingly, ain't that bad, even though it does have a little bit of curl to it. But you gotta check it out. And always like us on Facebook, Spirit Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel. Be sure to visit our Patreon account. Donate what you can. Like us on Twitter. Well, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, pretty much any site that we have out there. But as always, drink responsibly.